This is Jay Laffner 352. I'm going to do a review on a handgun that I bought last week. First handgun I've ever purchased. So if I get some of the lingo wrong, don't shoot me on my comments. No pun intended, but I don't know much about them. You know, I just got into the hobby. Went to a shooting range about 4 months ago. Shot a Taurus. I'm not even going to try to remember what the model number was, but it was a 9mm. I liked the gun as the feel and the power that the gun would give you. But it jammed constantly. Every fourth, fifth, shot, it would just jam up. Double load. The guy at the shooting range, he said it probably hadn't been cleaned in a while, so that could be the possibility. But who knows? So I went home, and for the past 4 months, I've been looking at reviews and deciding what I could afford and how much I'd want to get involved before, just to see if I liked it before I went deep into an expensive gun. So I got this. Here, we'll do a safety check on it. It's on safety. Mags out, empty. Chamber's empty. So I got this C9 from High Point. A lot of reviews. People don't like them. People like them. People say they're not accurate. People say they're very accurate. I guess it was one of those you do or you don't situations. So again, without spending a whole lot of money into the hobby before you find out if it's really something you want to get into, I went ahead and popped the $165 on it, and I was really impressed with it. Yesterday we shot 150 rounds of just Walmart cheap bulk Winchester 115 grain ammo through it. Just you can get them for $22 for 100 of them. So yesterday we shot 150 rounds through it. Not one jam up. No issue at all. Now the gun range that I go to, they only allow us 6 rounds in the mag at a time. Not from truly know why, but that's their rules. So we didn't have no problems with it at all. It did have the 3 sights on the back, or actually the 2 sights back here, of course the one up here, and I didn't really like that too well. I couldn't. It was too much of an open area. So I switched to these sights here. Now I'm not even going to try to remember what they're called because I'll get it wrong, and I don't want to be shot on my comments here. So, but I switched to these. Now for somebody that's never shot before, oh, and if you know what those are called, just go ahead and leave a comment in the box, and that'll help me out. But for somebody who doesn't shoot and who didn't shoot it, a gun until 4 months ago, very impressed. I shot, I think my best group was 2.5 inch, 2 inch. Now that's for somebody that doesn't shoot on an everyday basis or hasn't shot in their entire life until 4 months ago. But it gets better, the gun is heavy. I can say that. The gun is quite heavy. It's top heavy. It's you know, you want to. The recoil is just tremendous on this thing. When you're popping them off, it just jerks your hands like crazy. Which I don't know if that's the gun or if that's, you know, the nature of the you know, of a handgun itself is to have that much recoil on it. But you know, after a while it gets kind of heavy sitting there trying to hold steady, you know, breathe and your trigger and waiting for that recoil to come back on you. But I don't, you know, I'm not too down on this gun. This gun is probably well worth the money for somebody just getting into the hobby like me. Would I recommend this gun to somebody else? Yes. Would I recommend this gun for home defense? I think so. Like I said, I shot 150 rounds through it, you know, continuously yesterday, and it didn't jam up on me not one time. Is this something that would have a resale value? No. You'd probably get $50 for this if you was going to try to resell it. You know, $50, $100. So this is one of those guns that you buy and you're going to keep it because you know it's just not worth the hassle of trying to find somebody else to buy it if you used to resell it. It's like the, you know, fat chick and the moped. You don't want your friends to know you got either one of them, so you just keep this in the gun safe and only use it when they're not around. So, but no, it's a good little gun. I'm happy with it. On this magazine, I was pretty impressed with this magazine too. It's I believe it's either an 8 and one in the chamber or 7 one in the chamber. I can't remember. But on that Taurus that we shot about 4 months ago, you had to really dig into the magazine to load it, and it got to where you know, taking your thumbs off just trying to load it. Kind of took the fun out of shooting it because they only give you one magazine, and so, you know. But this one, I was pretty impressed with it because it's and this may be a good thing or a bad thing, so leave a comment below, or it may be just a preference thing. But I mean, it's just really easy, and I thought that was a good feature of the gun. My local gun store does carry a 10-round magazine for this gun, and it says it's from High Point, but I've read on, you know, High Point Forum and other places that they don't make a 10-round magazine for it. They're all from Pro Mag, I think it's called, but this said it was from High Point, and I was really shocked about that. So, you know, give me your thoughts on if you have a C9 High Point. Now that I've bought a C9 High Point, what should I go to next? You can leave your comments below. That'd be great. I really like the 995 Carbon by High Point. I did pick that up and fiddled around with it a little bit at the gun store yesterday. But I also liked a few other guns I had there. So, you know, I'm just like I said, just getting into the hobby. So if you want to call it a hobby, because I really am doing it for home protection, was my thought on this first gun. So I don't know. Leave me your comments below. You know, what should I try next? You know, what's your thoughts on the High Point? Maybe I'm not the only one out there that thinks it's not a bad gun. So until I make another video, keep it between the lines, keep the rubber side down, and we'll talk at you